Hi there, everyone, and welcome to another segment of Relationship Talk with Catherine. Today, I'm just going to be addressing a topic quickly, and I'm not going to be taking too much of your time. Yes, before I continue, I'd like to urge you to subscribe to my channel on Catherine Ehige at YouTube so you can get notified as soon as a new video gets uploaded. Yes, the topic for today is, do you have to get married? Especially for our women these days, you don't have to be married. If you're already married, if you believe in marriage, yes, it's good for you. If you find the right person to make you happy, yes, it's good for you. But what I found very, very unacceptable, because I talk to a lot of people, and especially the women, I found out that they rope their happiness around being around a male partner. You don't have to have a man around you to be happy. If you're happy, you are happy. If you find happiness, find a hobby that that you can do, something that makes you happy. Because I found a lot of people who think getting married will make them happy. But they're very wrong, because there are a lot of people out there who are in marriage but are very unhappily married. So you are better off where you are happily single than unhappily married. A lot of people have gone into the wrong marriages, gone into marriage with the wrong persons just because they're eager, they're worried, especially those of us that are very religious. They think, oh, they're getting too old, they bam, they run into a man, and the next thing they want to rush the man into marriage. Even though they see all the signs that this man may not make a good husband, but they still go into marriage all the same, just because they want to answer missus and they want to be married. I'm telling you today that you don't have to live with a man. You don't have to have a husband in order for you to find happiness. There are a lot of women out there who are not married, who are doing very well, career women, fulfilled women, single mothers who are very happy. This is not to say that I'm promoting single motherhood. You don't have to be single. If you find love, you find a man who really genuinely loves you, who cares about you. Oh yes, come on, you can get married and stay married. I always counsel people, when you're having problems in your marriage, give your marriage a chance and let it work. Because if you have contracted the marriage, then you have to let the marriage work, except if the matter really gets out of hand. But the reason why I'm dealing with this issue today is because of a lot of people that I've been speaking to, especially our women. I found out that they just take it so seriously. They take it so important that they have to be married. Come on, you don't have to fall a victim. You don't have to, turn yourself into a desperado before a man just because you want to be married. You want to be hooked up with a man. And this is exactly why the men are taking undue advantage of our women. By the time that a man dates you for maybe he's not really interested in marrying you. He just want to have maybe like one outing with you, and just want to call the quit. The next thing, you're calling him, you're kind of harassing him with all your calls. Come on, grow up, and find something that can occupy your time with other things. Find something that you like, that you can do to occupy your mind. You don't have to hover around a man and chipping yourself all in the name of getting married. Some people even get up to the stage of buying the men gifts, expensive gifts, cars, and all the rest. I find this, very, very, very irritating, this is the reason why men do not take women seriously these days, because as soon as they run into a woman who cannot do all these things for them, they say, oh, she's not ready for marriage. And another thing I found out is that when a woman think, oh, she's over 30, she's 35, or she's 40 years, she become very desperate, as if marriage is the only reason why she's living. You understand me? There are 1,000,001 things you can do with your life instead of, putting yourself in an unhappy marriage, chipping yourself to a man who is not even, I call them undesirable elements, a man who does not even deserve you to start with. Then you're just chipping yourself just because you want to be married to him. And then when you go into marriage with him, this man never wanted the marriage in the first place. You pushed him into it. You know, you pushed him into it. And when all the problems start erupting in the marriage, then you are running helter-skelter. You know. So why I'm, out this evening is just, I want to, let you know that you don't have to be married. If you find a genuine partner who is genuinely interested in you, who loves you, who cares about you, who loves you unconditionally, not a man who wants to change your life to suit his own style, that is no love, my dear. So the reason why I'm out today is to address that issue based on all my, my counseling, to a lot of women, almost every woman I talk to, almost every woman wants to marry, wants to get hooked up, wants to do this, wants to get the boyfriend serious. Come on, get a life, do something different. Find a hobby. If you're too less busy, go do business, find a hobby, go to the gym, do something with your life, go back to school, occupy your time. By the time you go back to school and you do you're saddled with a lot of assignments, you will have no time for any man. Trust me. So, yes, this is all I'm going to say this, today, on this topic. If you do have any issues or you have any concern about this video or you want to talk to me about it, feel free, inbox me. Find me on Facebook, Catherine Ehige Ojo. You find me on Facebook. And yes, and if you inbox me, I will always try to get back to you. For those who have been inboxing me that I've not gotten back to, I will get back to you very, very soon. Thank you for listening to my video. Thank you for subscribing. For those of you who are already subscribing. And please, when you watch this video and you have learned from it, please share it. Share. And let every other person who are in a similar position as you to benefit from this video. Until I come your way again, I will say bye for now. God bless. God bless you and keep loving. Bye.